After the outbreak, reopening Rochester.
Back to our latest installment of After the Outbreak, reopening Rochester. Small businesses taking a big hit because of the coronavirus, so getting back to business is a top priority. In tonight's installment of After the Outbreak, reopening Rochester, KIMT News 3's Jessica Bringy is learning what plans are in place to get local restaurants and shops back on their feet when Rochester does reopen.
From bars and restaurants in downtown Rochester to shops and services all around town, this pandemic is taking a financial toll on nearly everything. So what assistance is already available to local businesses? How do they get their hands on Payment Protection Program funds? And where do the guidelines for safely reopening come from? I'm finding out. The coronavirus pandemic is one of the most devastating periods in history for all businesses, big or small.
We're on projection to have the best year ever in terms of the business being, the best year we've ever had, to, not being able to pay the rent.
Annalisa Johnson owns Good Dog Camp here in Rochester. She says not only has she lost 2/3 of her business, but she's also been forced to let go of 3 of her 4 employees.
I think that's the hardest part, is being, having those people that rely on you, not being able to help them.
Johnson is not alone. We spoke to Pappy's Place in Rochester on the day Governor Tim Walz announced bars and restaurants would have to close for dine-in service more than a month ago.
Hopefully, as small businesses will survive this.
Since then, government assistance has become available for business owners. As we told you in last night's installment of this 5-part series, the City of Rochester has commissioned an economic stability team. It's to help businesses understand what loans are available, how to use them, and how to maximize them.
Really communicating to our members the opportunities that the city is putting together to support local business and residents.
Chamber President Kathleen Harrington stresses that any business owner who has applied for a Paycheck Protection Program loan and were denied shouldn't give up.
Try again. And if you didn't apply because you don't have a relationship with a banker, get one now.
Casablanca owners say when they tried applying for the original $349 billion in PPP loans, the funds had already ran dry.
Our bank contacted us and we saw it on the news and it said PPP funds ran out.
Owner Amber Bougie says she'd like to see more direction from the city about their options, especially as they struggle to keep doors open.
I'm scared. My husband's scared. We don't know what the outcome is going to be.
The Chamber has been looking ahead to educate businesses on health and safety regulations for when Rochester does start to reopen. And it's working to provide guidelines for employers before that happens.
We want to make certain they have the resources to stabilize their businesses now during this time and to be prepared for what's to come when we're allowed to reopen the economy and get on, God willing, the road to recovery.
Harrington believes small Rochester businesses will be able to begin applying for those PPP loans once again, possibly as soon as this weekend. And the Chamber also announced today it will begin hosting webinars called Path Forward for businesses in the Med City. Those begin on Tuesday. For more information on how to participate, head to KIMT.com. In Rochester, Jessica Bringy, KIMT News 3.
And on tomorrow's installment of After the Outbreak, reopening Rochester, Jessica's digging into the ethics of the decision to reopen. What's at stake? What's on the line? What factors go into making the decision? KIMT News 3 is finding out. Amy.